What's up, gamers, and welcome to Season 2 of The Gamer Rant. I will be your gamer connoisseur, the Pirate King, and today on this gloomy Monday here in the Big Apple, we will take a look at the possible Naruto MMO in the making, World of Warcraft patches, games that are hitting the free-to-play market, and Guild Wars 2 Flame and Frost. All this and more on this week's Gamer Rant. Anime fans rejoice and then despair. The Naruto series is getting an MMO. Yep, Tencent Games has made a deal with the manga publisher and the game developers over the right to shell out their own MMO. Now you're probably thinking, what the hell is Tencent Games and what have they made previously? Well, mostly a lot of side-scrolling nonsense, but that's not to say they didn't have their hands in some big games, such as, oh, maybe you heard of this, League of Legends? Yep, I bet you're excited now. Well, don't be. The game is slated to come out this year as a browser MMO. Dreams crushed? Yeah, mine's too. Tera, the great innovator of dodgy combat and the kill over 9,000 mobs kind of questing, has finally turned to the free-to-play market. Being the first MMO of 2013 to flip, Tera launched on May 2012, but due to slumping populations went to an interesting approach of allowing the buying and selling of game time via the game transactions. So if you had an extra month you wanted to spend on but didn't want to play it, you can actually sell it for gold. It was that kind of deal, which I thought was an interesting idea, but unfortunately the move did not save the game at the end. Starting this month, you could dive into the beautiful world of Tera for free. Now here, they took an interesting approach too, by not restricting anything. That's right guys, there's no content locks or pay for questing you have seen in other free-to-play models. Instead, Tera decided to open its game up fully for everyone, with the addition of a game store items, which will probably harbor boosts and vanity stuff. Now is this pay to win? I'm not 100% sure yet, I haven't checked it out for myself, but if free is not enough to persuade your decision, maybe this will. On to some Blizzard news. World of Warcraft subs keep dropping from their 10 million mark to a 9.6 million, which is still pretty impressive. Critics claim the drop to be due to the staleness and repetitive of dailies and pet battles. Now, World of Warcraft players are due to get a refresher real soon with the drop of patch 5.2, the Thunder King. Already in public testing, World of Warcraft will bring in new raids, mounts, and revamp the whole pet battle system. So that's something you guys want to stay tuned.
My son, the day you were born, the very forests of Lordaeron whispered the name Arthas.
But that's not all. Staying on the Warcraft news, the WoW movie has yet again switched hands and is now under the direction of Duncan Jones. Now, Jones has made some pretty compelling sci-fi movies like Moon and The Source Code, but as always, I'm very skeptical when it comes to making video games into movies, especially when it's a live-action movie. Personally, I wish they would have stayed to some CGI, because, you know, that's what they do best. But I guess we'll have to wait and see, and as always, this has been pushed back a million times. We're looking at a 2015 release date, and we'll have to keep our eyes out. Guild Wars 2 recently released its Flame and Frost patch back in January, which brought in some changes to the core of the game. The dungeons, the PvP, and the World vs. World all had improvements made to them to strengthen the game's core. World vs. World is trying to fix the culling issues as developers are trying to give World vs. World more of a meaning to the overall game. PvP is getting new maps and hopefully a clearer ladder system, as dungeons lost their ability to spawn Zerg with a new death implementation that's similar to the one already in Fractals. Now, the overall PvE or story behind Flame and Frost is there's some weather anomalies going on up north that are pushing these now refugees down into the cities of Holbrook and the Black Citadel. Now, who exactly or why this is happening is still very much under wraps, but ArenaNet assures us this will all unfold very slowly in the living story.
Well, that didn't go so badly.
Get his attention. Cleric, with me.
Last but not least, we have had a beta blitz the last few weeks, and it's still not late for you to get on board. Neverwinter Nights, Elder Scrolls Online, Defiance, Wildstar, they're all accepting beta applications. It's not too late for you to get on this. So I'll be posting links below and make sure you sign up. Brought back by popular demand is the video of the week, where we take a look at game trailers or funny gamer moments that have surfaced on the web. We'll start off with my favorite game reviewer, Conan O'Brien, as he reviews Hitman.
Use the low back.
The body is now hidden.
No, you can get in that bin if you want, like if someone's chasing you.
Oh, I thought you just wanted me to get in with the body. What are you, a creep? You can get in there if you want. Necrophiliac hitman.
That wraps up things for this week at this week's rant. As always, like and subscribe if you dig what you see. This is the Pirate King bringing you your weekly dose of MMO news. And I'll see you guys on the battlefield.